Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Shows. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. My name is Hesha and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm also a business administrator, and so most of my work is done in the background of my clients. However, on this channel, you're going to see me reacting to entrepreneurship shows where I think we could gain tips, knowledge, and maybe even more wisdom as we continue in our entrepreneurship grind. And on this show, I'm going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch. So let's check it out.
First in the tank is a new take on an old tool for artists.
Hello, sharks. I am here pitching a business with millions in sales.
I like
Better
the way
yet,
that.
my business is built around my invention. But the most amazing thing of all... Oh, I'm sorry, hold on.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's gonna be... Oh, this is embarrassing.
Oh, well, thank you.
Remember, guy passed out here once.
The most amazing thing of all is this isn't even the first time I've been on Shark Tank. Oh. That's right, sharks. It's Les Cookson, the car sick bib guy from season 2.
Yeah.
Back again. Here's a little reminder.
Classic.
The car sick bib is the smart, hands-free barf bag for kids.
It's a bib.
It's a bib. It's a car sick bib.
It's a feed bag, too.
And then, you know, when it happens. Don't worry, because this time, I'm not pitching a vomit necklace. I took that invention behind the barn and shot it.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Mr. Wonderful.
Thank
But
you.
I took what
I like the way he started his pitch off, first of all. One of the things that I caught was, one, he came in and the first thing he said was, I'm pitching a business that has millions in sales. And so right off the back, that will get an investor's attention, right? And then he brought up the fact that he's been here before, he had a business, he scrapped it, and he's now back pitching another business. And so I just like the way that he kind of came in with his pitch. Let's see what the product is.
I learned from watching Shark Tank to grow one of my other inventions to massive sales. So sharks, I am here asking $300,000 for 10% of my business, Lucid Art. At Lucid Art, we sell the Lucid drawing tool that can make anyone an artist and any artist a master. Set whatever you want to draw in front of the Lucid, look down to the viewing window, and draw over the reflected image to start your masterpiece in minutes. The Lucid is my reinvention of a classic art tool that has been used by artists for centuries. That's right, the old masters had help, and now that I've breathed new life into this old device, all of today's artists and would-be artists can have help too. So sharks, who wants to take a ride with an old friend and crush the modern art world with this reinvented historical drawing tool?
All right.
Each of you have a Lucid in front of you.
A
But I have
Lucy.
one over here set up ready to draw, and I would love to invite Kevin to come up and try it out.
Absolutely.
What are you going to draw, Kevin?
So you look through there,
Yeah,
and you see how you see the shark there.
I do.
Now put your hand down here and grab the paper, and then go ahead and you basically you see a reflected. You see like your ghost hand.
Oh,
here.
I see. I
And
see.
so it doesn't do the drawing
That's
for you.
kinda cool,
It still
that's
requires
kinda cool.
practice and patience, but it helps you get results quickly and actually helps you learn over
Very
time.
interesting. Who knew? And you're saying this has been around for centuries?
The historical tool that it's based on is the camera lucida, which was first patented in like 1807. I mean, it's been centuries that artists have used these sorts of devices to help
Really?
Well,
reflect the
what
image.
is he? I can't see what he's doing.
I'm
What-
just tracing around the shark. Observe,
Yeah,
Laurie, how
let's
easy
see.
that was. Isn't
Does
that
it look like the shark?
Thank you.
Look like a whale.
That is absolutely
So,
spectacular.
what do you attach
Oh,
it
yeah.
to? Like, what are
So-
the steps?
Yes, so you clamp it to the table, you set whatever's in front of you, then you look through it and you see basically looks like a three-dimensional hologram of whatever's in front of you. Then you can draw over that, and it's not as simple as just tracing paper. It actually involves a little more skill, involves a more practice.
Well,
But
obviously,
right,
look at-
obviously. The first time you do it, you work with it
You
for
wanna
30
take his
minutes, you're gonna be
picture.
drawing things like you've never imagined you could draw.
Do you have a patent?
I have a provisional patent on this.
But you said it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'm sorry, on the improvements. And so the historical device, it had a lot of issues. It's the reason that people stopped using it. The image was small, it was unsteady, and I spent 4 years tinkering in my garage, making it working and making it new again. So it's something that artists want to use again
So this is for
today.
either artists who already are, serious about it, or someone who really wants to take it serious.
So 20% of our sales are to people learning to draw. 20% are professional artists who they can actually draw just as good without it, but it speeds up their process. And in the middle there, that 60% in the middle are people who are amateur artists who just want to learn how to draw better.
So you
that's
were
the
here
bulk.
before with that device.
Yes.
You took it out behind the barn and shot it.
Yes.
Why did you get into this? Yeah. What has happened since then?
I've been an artist and inventor since I was a little kid, always drawing designs. In my early 20s, I was going to school, and my teacher had brought in the historical device into class, and I was so mesmerized that something so simple could create that image. And he started talking about the problems with it, that it doesn't work very well. So I spent 4 years tinkering in
Mark looked kind of tired.
my garage to make a design that was something that was way better than one has ever been before. Then I went from the inventor in my garage to the entrepreneur trying to sell this thing. And I hit a roadblock in like 2010. And so I got sidetracked with a few things, including a bib that you barf in that I actually ended up on Shark Tank with.
So Les,
Yes.
what do you sell it for? What's it cost you to make?
Before he go
What
to
are your
sleep.
sales in the last 12 months?
Okay. So the Lucy Flex, that's going to cost them about $128. It cost us $25.50 to make it. Past 12 months, we did $2.3 million.
Wow.
What? I told you millions right at the
3.2.
beginning. Do you think I was lying? Come on.
Wait,
Would I lie to an old friend?
That's impressive.
That's
Did you make any money
Since
on that?
when?
Last year, we did 3.7 total, and we made 1.6 million profit.
This is
Wow.
incredible.
And what have been your lifetime sales?
10 million.
10 million?
$10 million.
How long though?
So let's
That could
break
be
down
over
who you're
15
selling
years.
to. So you're selling direct to consumer,
95% is direct to consumer.
95%.
For direct to consumer from our website.
And how are you getting people? Are you doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads?
What works best for you,
Marketing.
Les?
Well, YouTube is really good because people who are going on YouTube and they're going to watch a drawing tutorial.
Right, so they're
Yeah.
typing in how to learn to draw, they're killing
Exactly, yeah.
time.
How much are you spending on advertising?
Last year was a big year. We did about $70,000 a month in advertising.
Wow.
From
A
watching
month?
Shark Tank, every time I saw an entrepreneur come in here with these awesome numbers, they said social media was what was driving it. And so I sat down and actually spent hours watching videos, learned how to do it. So then the advertising started taking off in 2018 when I did that, 1 million, 2019, 1.9, then of course 3.7 in 2020.
But Les, why do you need the money? You made $1.6
Oh,
million.
yes. I'm here for a shark. Our biggest pain point right now that I think a shark can help us with is cost per acquisition.
The marketing,
Look,
yep.
it's a challenge because the customer acquisition, you have to find a subset of people that would use a tool that want to draw, right?
has
So
that?
whatever your customer acquisition costs are now, and what are they?
It's about 48 on average for the year.
Okay, and your margin when you sell one unit is what?
It costs us 25, we're selling for like 130.
So you're
About
basically you're over $100 worth of profit. So you're giving up half your profit to acquire the customer. So now I understand your problem. You want to get that every dollar you can reduce in your customer acquisition goes straight to your pocket. So this is really about driving sales through customer acquisition.
Yes.
That's it.
That's what he said.
So let me step in. Congratulations on what you've been able to
You can
accomplish.
go out.
But this is not a product that gets me excited at all. So for those reasons, I'm out.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, but I got into a little bit about what I want a partnership with a shark about. Cost per acquisition and those sorts of things. One thing too is we don't have recurring income. This would be a perfect product to marry with online courses to be able to teach people how to draw with it.
I'm in awe of your journey.
No kidding.
One day, you're the barf bag guy, and then you sell $10 million of something, and guess what you are? A success. Everybody in this country gets a second chance. You've done an amazing job, but it's just not a product I'm passionate about. Sincerely, congratulations. Very proud of you. I'm out.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
It's a very cool device. What I find most amazing is that you are making boatloads of money.
Yeah.
And you came in asking, very fair ask of a shark. I think you're doing phenomenally by yourself. And I feel like it's the right product for you, not for me, but I wish you good luck. I'm out.
I don't know if they're listening to him. Yes, he's making money. He said last year they made $3.7 million. and they profited out of that 1.6 million. So he is making money. However, he has a pain point, and that is the marketing, the cost, how much it costs for him to get a client. So he said that was half of the thing that he's trying to get a shark on board to help, find that solution for that. But then the other half is reoccurring income, and he's trying to think of industries or places or niches where this tool can be used. He mentioned online courses. I'm not sure that will probably help reoccurring income, or maybe he's looking to be the artist, because he did say he was an artist, or did he? I don't know. But what do y'all think? What are some other ways? Leave a comment down below and let me know, what do y'all think some other ways that he could probably add that reoccurring income stream to for this business, because he is already profitable, and so he's a success, but he wants to amp that up another level and bring in people who are on a subscription base of some sorts. So what are some ideas y'all have? I don't have any that come off the top of my mind right now, but let's see if he kind of spits them out.
Thank you very much for your kind words and for your
Les,
time. I appreciate it.
just can't believe how advanced I've become.
He is a
For
true.
me, it's just not something I want to go down the pike on, because it's too niche a market for me. I like to do scale, like big. I got to tell you, I didn't even believe you. And you are the barf bag guy. That's how I remember you.
No, he's
now
not.
you're
He's the
the
$10
Lucid
million
guy.
man.
That
Listen,
part.
I'm really impressed, but it's just not for me. Thank you, Les. I'm out.
I'm sure they let
I
him
think
speak.
everybody's out except for me.
4 sharks are out. Damon is Les's last chance for a deal for his drawing tool, Lucid Art.
I think everybody's out except for me. I'm absolutely blown away with these numbers, man.
I would be too.
Why do you believe that we can change your customer acquisition costs to lower? Because anybody in the world who walk up to you and tell you and look at your business from an acquisition cost and say, I can do better than that 100% when you have done so well, they're lying to you.
I'm not under the delusion that somehow bringing in a shark is going to be able to run my business magically better than I can.
Okay.
I just know that you will bring more value than equity that I give you in terms of not just the acquisition, but also the courses.
Well, you don't know that till you hear his offer.
I know the courses, for
Yes.
sure. Listen,
I've never done that before. I don't have expertise in that area. We have 70,000 emails, 70,000 customers of people who have bought that before that we don't have anything to sell them. And
that's 70,000 emails?
yeah.
Well, that's like talking dirty.
We can, at the very...
I can understand. Listen, I totally understand that, because as I work with the entrepreneurs that I work with, I tell them in the beginning, emails is money. And so when you have people that visit your website and you have that pop-up that says, stay updated or stay in the news, give me your email address, we need, in the beginning stages, you need to see that as currency for your business. Email addresses are money, or can turn into money. You can convert those things. And so I love that expression that Damon just said. He said, it was like talking dirty. Yes, he heard money. He heard ka-ching. 70,000 emails, we could sell them something. And so that's what I always say to my new entrepreneurs, is that in the beginning, collecting emails, that's your currency in that infancy stage. So I'm glad he mentioned that.
I will offer you the 300,000 for
Okay.
20%.
He only wanted to give away 10.
So, I think I came in with a pretty reasonable valuation, valuing it at 3 million, which is 5 times
You
cash
absolutely
flow
did, but
after
you in the
tax.
tank, baby.
Well, I understand. This is what we do. Sometimes people come in here and they evaluate it based on sales they're projecting with bozo
right.
math into the future. And I came with real hard sells.
Yeah, 100%.
Would you for 12%?
Let me paint the picture for you.
Oh my gosh, that was good though.
17.5.
Come on, David, don't rob the man.
Okay, so
he was very
the
fair.
highest I can go is 15.
Got a deal.
That's exactly where I wanted to land. Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate it. Give it to me. Come on, baby.
Come on, David.
All right. Let's second guess that now.
I'm so glad that Damon was able to come to an agreement with him. You could tell the guy came in very fair evaluation. I think he was pretty cool, calm, and collected through his pitch as well. And then he wanted $300K for 10% in exchange for 10% equity. He ended up working out a deal with Damon for 15% for the $300K. And Damon seems to understand where he wants to go with the online courses and things like that. I'm glad he made a distinction, the entrepreneur. I'm glad he made a distinction as to what he think the having a Shark Tank on board will mean. And so I'm glad they discussed that. But I'm so glad that Damon was able to come to a deal with him and not really rob him or do him dirty. But I think, again, those email addresses that he have, and even the thought that he has as a business owner, that we have a bunch of emails here. And right now I'm doing one-off sales. So they purchase something from me and I don't hear from them again, you know. And so how can I continue to keep them engaged with my company, aware of the things that's going on, and to get reoccurring sales? And so that's what you're thinking when you're looking to scale your business. What's that next level? What's that other income stream that I can add to my business that will take it to another level? He's already almost at 5 million with his sales. And so I think that having Damon on board with him and the direction that he has, the thought and the ideas that he have as for the direction of his business, I think he's right on target. And I really do hope that this partnership proves to be very profitable for the both of them. And so thank you guys so much for joining me and sticking around until the end. I really do appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that like button and become a subscriber if you like this content. Thanks so much, and make sure you check us out for the next ones.
Love you, man. Thank you.
Great job.
Congratulations, Les.
Yes.
Last time I left the tank, I was determined not to give up. So if you have an idea that doesn't work out, take it behind the barn and shoot it, because you are more than the ideas you have. You can create something bigger, something better, and start over. And that's what America's about, and that's what this pitch was about. And making a deal with Damon is just amazing.